let's start. Again, keep your feet grounded, your hip wide. Right hand on your left ear, left hand on your right ear, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Now let's change the interlace of our hands and another 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. And release. Now let's take a chair. Place the chair in front of you so the seat of the chair will face you. Place your feet mat wide. Be a bit like closer to the chair. Again, ground your feet. Feel your feet. All those 3 points really pressed into the floor. Feel that when you're really pressing them, your kneecaps are sucked in. Your arches of your feet are rising. Push your tailbone a bit more inward. Keep your core strong. Now again, inhale, raise your hands up. Stretch your spine up. Feel like you're really engaging your feet and stretching your spine up. And when you exhale, fold forward and lower your hands on the back of the chair. Now from here, try to take your hands a bit more forward. Feel the stretch in your sides of your body, in your ribs, from your waist. Again, push your tailbone more up. Try to rotate your tailbone that you will feel the stretch in your back of your legs while you're grounding your feet. And hold this position for 10 full breaths. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now lower your hands on the seat of the chair. And again, try to reach with your chin to the seat of the chair. And hold this position for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, raise up slowly, slowly. And stand up. Now, place your feet together. So your toes touching each other and your heels touching each other. Again, ground your feet. Feel your feet equally pressed to the floor. Feel your kneecaps sucked in. Feel your tailbone going inward. Keep your core strong. And again, rise your hands. Stretch your spine up. Inhale. And when you exhale, fold forward and lower your hands on the back of the chair. And again, try to take your hands more forward and pull your tailbone more up. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, lower your hands again on the seat of the chair and try to go with your forehead towards the seat of the chair. Again, try to push your tailbone more up, ground your feet equally. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slowly raise up. Support yourself with your hands and stand up. Excellent. Now, let's take a seat, let's take a chair or and a block or a pillow that we can place between our legs. Now, sit on the chair, just your buttocks on the chair, not the whole legs. Ground your feet. Feel your feet press to the floor equally. Feel that your knees equally pressing the block or the pillow. Take your hands to a Namaste Mudra in front of the chest. Now again, when we inhale in, we're stretching ourselves up. Feel that your spine is rising up when you inhale. And when you exhale, take your right elbow to your left knee and twist. Now try to keep your knees parallel. So the twist won't come from your hips, but mostly from your upper spine. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Excellent. Now let's prepare ourselves again. Ground your feet. Press your knees. Inhale, stretch your spine up. And when you exhale, take your right elbow to your left elbow to your right knee and twist. Again, try to keep your knees parallel. Don't let your twist to be from your hips, but from your upper spine. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Excellent. Now I want us to do the same thing without the block. Knees close to each other. But again, when we're doing the twist, keep your attention to your knees. When we're doing the twist, like if we're taking this side, most of the time, this side will go forward. This knee will go forward, but we don't want this rotation of our hips. We want to keep our hips parallel as much as possible, our knees parallel, and the twisting is happening only from your upper back. So again, ground your feet, press your knees together, inhale, stretch your spine up. And when you exhale, take your right elbow to your left knee. Pay attention to your knees. Keep your knees parallel. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Take a few breaths. Again, prepare yourself, prepare your feet, prepare your knees, prepare your hips. Inhale, stretch your spine up, and when you exhale, take your left elbow to your right knee, and again, twist. Try to take your right shoulder as back as possible, but as long as your knees are staying parallel. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Excellent. Now take your hands, interlace your fingers behind your back, lean a bit forward and raise your hands up, and take your hands on the back of the chair. Now push your shoulders back, like rotate them out, rotate them back. Pull your spine up, but try not to arch your back, but rotate your hips forward, but keep your chest open. And hold this position for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Excellent. Now still hold your hands behind your back. Spread your legs to a hip wide. So your feet will be hip wide. Now inhale, stretch your spine up. And when you exhale, bend forward. Lay your chest on your knees and raise your hands back. Release your neck. Work with the rotation of your shoulder joints. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Lower your hands and raise up. Excellent. Now let's take a right leg on our left. Interlace with your feet as much as possible. Excellent. Now take your left hand forward, your right hand above it, and interlace your hands. Excellent. Now from here, pull your elbows to your face level. Feel the stretch in your shoulder blades, between your shoulder blades. And again, rise your spine up. Feel like you're stretching your spine up too. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release your hands, release your legs. Now take your left leg on top of your right, interlace your legs. Now your right hand forward, left hand on top of the right, and interlace your hands. And raise your elbows, your face level, raise your spine, feel your spine straight and up. And breathe here for 10 full breaths. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Excellent. Now I want us to do the warrior positions with the chair. So place the chair in the center. So the back of the chair will be in the back. And when we sit for the warrior position, I need for myself a block to raise my foot more up so my knee will be 90 degrees. Now I'm sitting on the side of the chair. I'm placing my foot, my left foot open. So my knee is supported by the chair. And try to open your hip so your right leg will go as in straight line as possible with your left knee. Now press your right foot down. Feel that your outer line of your right foot is really pressed to the floor. You feel some discomfort maybe in your hips. So this is the opening of your hip. So this is how low we need to go during the Virabhadrasana, the warrior pose. Now open up your arms to the sides. Again, feel that you're really pressing your right foot to the floor. Feel like somebody's pulling you from each arm to each side. So open up your chest. Open up. And when we open up, feel like you're rising with your spine up too. So we're lifting ourselves with energy. And look to your left. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now raise your left hand up and your right hand down on your leg. Now slide to the side. Feel the stretch in your left side. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slide back. Now take your left elbow, place your left elbow on your left knee. Take your right hand from the side, raise it up above the head. Again, ground your right foot and pull your right arm more up. And look to your fingers of your right hand. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Excellent. Now let's change the position to our right leg. Again, try to straighten your left knee as much as possible and ground your left, like this outer line of our foot. Really feel it grounded and that your arch is rising. So you will feel more opening in your hip area. Now again, stretch your hands to the sides. Rise your spine up. Feel like somebody's really pulling you from each arm to each side. Feel the energy, feel the heat from it. It looks like we're sitting, but we're engaging with a lot of inner energy. And look to your right. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now lower your left hand on your left leg. Raise your right arm up. Now inhale, stretch your spine up, and when you exhale, slide to your left. Feel the stretch in your right side of the body. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slide back. Now take your right elbow to your right knee. Raise your left hand from the side, above the head. And again, feel the straight line between your left leg and your left arm. Like pulling, you're stretching all of your left side. And look to your left hand fingers. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Excellent. Now, what I want us to do is place the chair with the back of the seat forward. Now, if we're standing from our right side of the chair. Then we're placing ourselves with our buttocks back to the chair. Take your leg behind. And again, I need block. So my knee will be 90 degrees. And we sitting down on the chair so our hips are squared forward. Our left leg is bended on the chair. Right leg is straight. Your heel will not be on the floor. Your heel will be in the air. So you're placing just your toes on the floor. Now take your hands in front of you. Place your palms together and raise your hands up. Now we need to feel the stretch in our spine, that we're really pulling ourselves up. Our spine is rising up. Pay attention to your right knee. Keep your right knee straight. And hold this position for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lower your hands. Keep this position. Now place your hands on a seat of the chair. Inhale, stretch your spine up. And when you exhale, bend down. Now again, push with your hand, push with your left hand, the back of the seat, so you can twist more. Keep your right knee straight. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Excellent. Now let's change sides. Now my right foot is close to the back of the chair. Again, try to keep your hips as square as possible. So they will not be tilted. They will be squared and facing forward. Now keep your left knee straight. Place your palms together. Inhale, raise your hands up. Look at your hands and try to rise with your spine more up. Again, pay attention to your left knee, so your left knee is really straight. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lower your hands. Place your hands on the seat of the chair. Oh, sorry, on the back of the chair. Now again, inhale, stretch your spine up. And when you exhale, rotate more and lower your hand. Like whatever you reach. Now, Again, most important is rotation of your upper back. So your hips are supported by the chair, but you rotate it more. Push with your hand the seat of the chair and rotate yourself more. Keep your left knee straight. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Excellent. Now, let's remove the chair. Let's stand in the middle of the mat. Again, place your feet together so your toes are touching each other, your heels are touching each other. Ground your feet. Feel your feet equally pressed to the floor. Turn the tailbone in. Keep your core strong. Now, bend your knees. Take your hands in front of the chest and jump into a wide-legged position. Excellent. Now again, ground your feet. Feel your feet equally. Spread your weight equally between both of your feet. Feel your knees sucked in. Turn your tailbone more inward and turn your left foot out. Again, keep your hips parallel. Don't let them be tilted. Keep your hips parallel. Inhale. And when we exhale, somebody's pulling us to our left. And pull, and pull, and pull, and pull. And lower your hand wherever you feel free. Now, take your right hand behind your back. Push your hips a bit forward and take your right shoulder more back. Imagine there's an imaginary wall behind you and you're trying to reach with your shoulder to this wall. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And raise up. Turn your left foot in. Turn your right foot out. Again, parallel your hips. Open up your arms. Feel like somebody's stretching you from your arms. Again, ground your feet equally. Feel your arches rising. Inhale. And when we exhale, somebody's pulling us to our right. And pull, and pull, and pull. Now take your left hand behind your back. Again, push your hips a bit forward and take your left shoulder more back. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Turn your right foot in and turn your left foot out. Now again, parallel your hips, open up your arms, and bend your left knee. And remember how low we seated in the chair and the chair was supporting us. Try to go as low as possible. Feel your weight in the center and open up your arms. Look to your left and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Turn your left foot in and turn your right foot out. Again, ground your feet equally. Feel that your feet pressed in 3 points, where your big toe, where your small pinky toe, and your heel through the outer line. Both of your feet, knees are sucked in, hips are parallel. Open up your arms to the sides. Feel like somebody's stretching you from your arms, and bend your right knee. And go with your weight down. Don't fall on your right leg. Feel the weight equally spread between both of your legs. And try to go as low as you were sitting with the chair. And look to your right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Turn your right foot in and jump or step back. Excellent. Now let's go to our tabletop pose. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Place your hips. Place your knees underneath your hips. Now from here, keep your core very strong. Don't sink with your back down. Keep your core strong. Keep your chest open. Keep your hands really grounded. Now from here, raise your right arm and your left leg. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Now again, prepare yourself. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Place your knees underneath your hips. Keep your core strong, prepared. Raise your right hand. Sorry, your left hand and your right foot. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Now tuck your toes and go to a downward facing dog. Push your buttocks up. Push with your hands all of your weight back. Keep your spine straight. Again, if your heels are not reaching the floor, I don't care about the heels. I care about the straight spine. So in this position, if you need to bend your knees to be on your tiptoes and push your tailbone more up to keep your spine more straight, do that. If you can straighten your legs in this position, excellent. But the goal is to keep your spine as straight as possible. Now, look in between your hands instead of your feet and feel that your shoulder blades are more penetrating inside of your spine. If they don't, try to rotate your shoulders in that manner so you will push your shoulder blades more in and straighten your spine more. And pull your tailbone more up. And hold this position for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now raise your right foot up. Bend it in your knee and transfer all of your weight forward and place your right foot. Excellent. Now walk with your left leg more back. Now in this position, place your left foot toes on the floor. Raise your knee up. Rotate your knee inwards and lower it back on the floor. Now try to take your weight more back and down. Feel more of the stretch in your buttock muscle. Now from here, go down on your elbows. Keep your spine straight. Try to parallel your hips. See if your hips are tilted or they parallel to each other. Try to parallel them and ground them more towards the floor. You will feel more of the stretch in your buttock muscle. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now raise yourself back to your hands. Place your left foot toes on the floor. Raise your knee and push your right leg back to a downward facing dog. Again, stay in a downward facing dog for a few more breaths. Feel the differences between your legs, between your thighs, between your buttock muscles right now. Push your tailbone more up. Keep your spine straight. Now raise your left leg up. Bend it in your knee. Take your left knee to your left elbow and parallel your leg. Now when you're lowering yourself down, step a bit backward. And again, rotate your right knee inward, like really turn it in, then lower it to the floor and try to lower your hips down. Again, keep your hips parallel, don't tilt them. Keep them parallel, try to push them towards the floor. Lower yourself on your elbows. Again, work with your breath, work with pushing your hips towards the floor. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And raise yourself on your hands back. Place your right toes on the floor. Raise your right knee and push your left leg back. Again, to a downward facing dog. Keep your spine straight. Keep your tailbone turned up. Breathe. Now again, raise your right leg up. Bend it in your knee. And step your right foot in between your palms. Now lower your left knee on the floor. Lower your left toes on the floor. Take your hands on your right knee and raise yourself up. Now from here, the work is to keep our hips still parallel. We try not to keep them tilted, keep them parallel. And again, we're pushing all of our weight towards the floor down to open up the hips. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now lower your hands back to the floor. Put your left toes on the floor and raise your left knee up. And from here, raise your hands up. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your hands down and take your right foot back to a downward facing dog. Again, keep your tailbone up, keep your spine straight. Inhale and raise your left foot up. Bend it in your knee and place your foot in between your palms. Now lower your right knee down, lower your right toes down, place your hands on your left knee, and again, square your hips, push your weight down more towards the ground, feel the opening in your hips. Keep your chest open, keep your spine straight, look forward, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now lower your hands to the floor. Tuck your toes of your right leg. Raise your right knee up. And raise your hands up. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your hands and step your left leg back to a downward facing dog. And again, take a few breaths here. Push your tailbone more up. Keep your spine straight. Now lower your knees to the floor. Place your toes together. Spread your knees to a mat wide. Lower your buttocks on your heels. And take your hands as forward as possible. Now work here again. We're trying to rotate our shoulders out, so our shoulder blades will go far from each other. We're trying to push our buttocks to our heels, and we're trying to stretch our hands as forward as possible so our elbows are not touching the floor. Feel the stretch in your rib side of your body. Feel the stretch in your spine. And again, try to rotate your shoulders out and take your shoulder blades far away from each other. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Now let's do the Shavasana pose. So if you need a blanket, if you need a pillow, take whatever you need to feel comfortable and cozy. So let's lay down. Again, when you're laying down, first of all, place your lower back, like bend your knees, place your lower back as firmly to the floor as you can. And when you feel your lower back really press to the floor, only then straight up your legs, spread them wide, spread your hands wide. Feel that the air is going in every single part of your body. Close your eyes and transfer all of your attention to your breath. Again, don't try to control your breath or breathe in any certain way. Just watch your breath happening to you inside of your body. Watch every single detail of your breath. Feel it. See it with your inner sight. See if your breath is deep or maybe it's shallow. See if you're breathing into your stomach, maybe into your chest, or maybe in the middle, in your diaphragm. Everyone's breathing differently, and each day we breathe differently. See if your breath is long or maybe short. Feel the coolness of the air that touching your nostrils when it's going in. Feel the air is going through your windpipes. Feel your lungs expanding with your breath. Feel where the expansion is happening more. Again, maybe you're breathing more into your belly, maybe more into your chest. Feel the exhalation of the air. Feel how your chest or your belly is collapsing in. Feel the warmness of the air that's coming through your nostrils. Pay attention to every small detail of your breath. And feel if there's any difference in today. There's a difference in our breath between morning and evening. Try to remember every aspect. When you're going before your bedtime, do it again and feel and see if there's a difference in your breath. Now, after we watch our breath, we'll start breathing a certain way to the count of 4. We will inhale to the count of 4. We will hold our breath to the count of 4. And we will exhale to the count of 4. So let's start breathing. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And release your breath. Breathe in a normal way. Now we will transfer our attention to release all the tension from our body. We'll start from our face muscles. Release all the muscles in your forehead. Feel that there's no tension between your eyebrows. Feel that your eyes are not shut tightly, but close slightly. Feel the skin around the eyes. Release your cheek muscles. Release your jaw muscles. Release your tongue muscles. Release your neck. Feel that every single part that we're scanning and going through is really at ease, and there's no tension in any muscle that you're scanning and you're releasing with your attention. Release your shoulders. From your shoulders to your palms. Feel every single muscle in your hand. Feel the muscles are released and becoming more heavy and more grounded towards the floor. Release your chest. Release your upper back. Release your middle back. Release your lower back. Feel how your back is becoming more and more heavy and more sinking into the floor. Release your stomach. Feel how your belly is more and more sinking in towards the spine, releasing every tension. Feel that your inner organs are becoming more and more heavy and sinking towards the spine too. Release your hips. Release your buttock muscles. Release your thighs. Release your knees. Release your calves. Release your ankles. Release your feet. And release your toes. Feel all your body is becoming more and more heavy, more grounded, more peaceful. If your thoughts are still rushing into your mind, that's okay to see them, that's okay to acknowledge them. Just don't hang up on them. If your thought is coming like what I'm going to eat right now, that's okay because your body is hungry and wants to talk to you. But keep your mind still on scanning your body, feeling any tension in your muscles, in your spine, in your bones, in your nerves, in your skin. Be aware of all of your body. Be aware of your heartbeat. Be aware of your digestive system. Look with your inner sight to every single organ in your body and acknowledge them. Say hi to them. Keep your mind inside. We're training our mind to listen to our body instead of running with the thoughts. Now, if you want to stay in Shavasana and continue to do this work, you're very welcome to do so. If you need to finish the lesson together with me, then slowly start to move your fingers, start to move your toes. Take a few more breaths. And slowly, slowly turn yourself to your left side by using your left hand as a pillow to your head. Stay on your left side for a few more breaths. Again, keep your mind on your body. Keep your mind on your breath. Try to keep your mind as quiet as possible from your thoughts. Now inhale. And when you exhale, push yourself to a cross-legged sitting position. Keep your eyes closed because we want to keep this quiet that we gained as long as possible. And as long as our eyes are closed, we having this quiet in our mind. Now place your hands behind your buttocks. Pull your shoulders more back and down and your spine more up. Now inhale, and when you exhale, place your hands in Namaste Mudra in front of your chest. Keep your chest open. Lower your chin to your chest. Thank yourself. Thank your body for giving you this opportunity to practice the art of yoga and help yourself. So thank yourself for that. Now slowly lower your hands to your knees. Slowly raise up your head. And slowly open up your eyes. Thank you, girls, for joining me. It was such a pleasure to see you this morning.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye. See you next time. Wish you have a nice weekend. Bye-bye.
Have a nice weekend.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's amazing. Thank you.